You good?
Yeah, imagine. I don't know who that is.
Okay. Hello. We are back this week for episode 3 of the Average Sized Brothers. And I am still Jacob.
Still Connor.
And here we go. We're going to talk about whatever it is that we want to fucking talk about.
How was your week,
How was my week?
Your vacation.
Oh, God.
Terrible.
I tell you what. No.
Terrible.
Mine was great. I went to the zoo with the family.
Uh-huh.
That was nice. Although, don't support the zoos very much. Not a big fan of the zoos. Don't like seeing all those innocent animals being kept in captivity.
Doesn't seem like it. You went there.
Well, yeah, I know, because Kaylee was like, well, I know how you're not, down for the zoo, but we have to do it for Kendrick, because Kendrick's and his,
that's what... Yeah, that's what...
But fuck, see, that's what just keeps people coming back and back. Oh, we have all these kids, we have to... Oh, we hate the zoo, but we got to take our kid. Fuck that.
That's what, yeah.
They kidnapped Shamu and put her in a chlorine tank!
Yeah, I don't remember the zoo. I didn't go to the zoo when I was a kid.
Yes, you did. You most certainly did.
Yeah.
I went to the zoo so many times in, fucking elementary school. Same shit. I don't want to go. I feel bad for these fucking poor animals.
Though. I went to the zoo, yeah. I don't really remember it, though.
The zoo, don't even go. I mean, it's really not anything crazy. It's fucking overpriced. It was $15 a person to get in, 15? Man. Yes. Took fucking 5 hours to walk around. We talked about this already?
I don't know.
I don't think we did.
I think we did a little bit, but that's fine.
No. I mean, just last week we talked about fucking weird porn we talked about in episode 1.
Yeah, we really got to shy away from that. We've been...
But it's such a good fucking topic to talk about.
Maybe we're just weirdos.
Maybe we're just porn addicts.
We
don't know it.
I definitely am, for sure.
But yeah, zoo, I mean, it was alright. I just not a fan. They all look like they're so fucking bummed out being there. I wasn't really bummed out being there, but I was just, bummed out looking at all the animals, fuck. You poor fucks. Imagine if it was the other way around. A giraffe family coming and looking at you, and they're like, okay, we get it. Because, yeah, you got to feed giraffes lettuce. And, the giraffes come and feed you.
Did you think about, how you could break these animals out?
I didn't really think about it, but I mean, how the fuck would you?
But it seemed so big because I saw your Snapchat. That zoo seemed so big. How big was that zoo?
It was a big fucking zoo. It was Fort Wayne.
Okay. I don't even know. It looked so big. I was like, there's so many
there was
exhibits
for
different
animals. We went to Africa. We went to Australia.
Yeah. All
these fucking places. But the thing is that if I was gonna break them out, how would I break them out? Because for one,
think about it.
You let a monkey or a lion out, they're going to rip your ass limb from limb, and they're going to be like, hey, thanks, you're good, you're off the hook.
Nah, not those monkeys. You give them some Cheetos, they're on your side.
No way.
Swear.
Lion?
Lion's a different story. Either way, you...
Yeah, dude, they're
But, that's 50-50.
What are they going to do, give you a fist bump, alright, you're good.
You want out the door?
It's like the fucking Columbine shooter. Hey, get out of here, don't come to school tomorrow.
Get out of here, yeah.
You're cool. Leave. No, they're not giving me a fucking second chance.
No.
They're totally ripping my face off as I open that door.
I'm just saying, man. You're over here talking about how you care and shit.
Fuck you. Yeah, I care, but... I mean, yeah, I guess I'm a hypocrite for going. But the next time I know, you can go to the gift shop and just get it for free.
Who wants to go to the zoo even for free, though? I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe...
What's your beef with the zoo, man? You just sad that you didn't have a good time as a kid?
No one invited me to go to the zoo.
Well, you didn't really miss much. It was alright, as I said.
Kidding.
But...
The zoo didn't do anything to me.
I don't know what else. What else did I fucking do on vacation? I went and got a tattoo today. That was fun.
I watched your dog when you were at the zoo.
New wink, baby.
It's terrible.
That's...
No. When I was watching your dog.
Oh, the dog? Why was that terrible?
Just kidding.
Did you stay at the house for a while?
No, for an hour, a little bit to let it. I didn't want to put it back in the cage and I felt bad.
Yeah, it's almost like
he's
a zoo animal.
Exactly. I was
or she's a zoo animal. Yeah. Good for you. Maybe that's your one and only little zoo visit. Yeah. Taking out the chocolate lab.
I felt bad.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Put it back in the cage and the cat
she slept in the fucking bed with me last night. She chewed my goddamn phone charger. So. Yeah, she fucking cucked herself there because now she has to sleep in the holding cell from now on.
Damn, I should put my phone on forgot. But anyways.
Why?
So there's no like notifications, but I doubt anyone.
Yeah, you're not popular, man. You're
Nah.
not getting any fucking text messages, dude. Who texts you?
No one, but geez,
okay, exactly.
You don't gotta, so,
you gotta bless me on the podcast, man.
Yeah, bro. Gosh, what if there's an emergency? 1 in a million emergency.
1 million emergency mass.
Dick.
Then let's see. I got pulled over
in your own driveway.
In my own driveway, so I stopped. Like put it in park, and they come flash the lights at me. Two of them are standing there. One of them walks around my fucking Jeep, and the other guy's like, "Yo, you don't need to get his fucking license plate number." So clearly he was a new guy, or something. And so I was sitting there like, I didn't have a shirt on either, so that's kind of like, fuck. I mean, not really a big deal, but he's like, all right, can I get your license registration? And I'm like, yeah. And then he starts asking, like, before I can even start grabbing shit, he's like, so you ran that red light? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, when you turned, he's like, why'd you run it? I'm like, well, I stopped and nobody was coming, so I just proceeded. It's kind of like a yield when you turn right, I would assume. I mean, I didn't really think I had to treat it like a fucking stop sign or something. But whatever. But it was like turning green.
Unless there's no turn on, right?
But it didn't say that. But it was like turning green. So then I had to like cut down the wrong side of the road for like 2 seconds to turn into the alley. He's like, so why'd you go down the wrong side of the road for a second? I'm like, well, clearly to turn in here. And he's like, okay, well, I'm not really too concerned about that. And, so gave him my license. Looking for my fucking registration. I open my fucking center console. And I have a fucking clear bag of fucking Advil pills in it. And I'm like, so I'm like, yeah, not there. Just fucking close that bitch up. I'm like, yeah, let's try the fucking glove compartment. And so I look in there, find it, and he's like, all right, looks good. And he's like,
going to go to jail for Advil.
Well, fuck, I don't know. You never know. They might fucking. Well, Kaylee said Kaylee was outside standing there and watching him, and he said that like. He like had his hand on his gun the entire fucking time, I guess. Yeah, and he like even told me, he's like, hey, put your hands on the steering wheel. I'm like, okay. And he was like, so where are you coming from? I was like, my buddy Dalton's house. I was just dropping off a wedding invitation. And he's like, so you decided to do it shirtless? I was like, well, yeah. I was like, I have the shirt back there. It's just hot out today. Sorry. And
weirdo.
Yeah, so he went, is Jacob Allen cleared? And they like, yeah, clear. And he's like, all right, well, have a good night. Stop lights. I was like, thanks, dude. Yeah, got off fucking scot clean.
Yeah, I've never been pulled over, but that one time. Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was terrible, actually.
Well.
It was like.
Oh, is this the fucking poopy story?
Yeah, I don't know if I really want to tell that, because, like, I mean, it was a while ago. You think anybody would still know? Because, like...
Literally, I remember hearing a podcast, and it was, like, pro skateboarder Andy Roy, like, was talking about how he tied somebody up, and...
Well, I didn't even
didn't get caught, so...
I was the driver, though.
So, I mean, okay, well, just, like, keep it relatively clean and straight, man.
So, yeah, we were at some guy's house chilling, and a couple of my friends, and one of them had to use the restroom, take number 2, and there was no, he couldn't go in the house because his parents were asleep. We were about, I think I was like 16 at this time, because I was the first one with my license, so I was like 16, and, so my buddy decided just to shit in the bag, and we were like, well, what do we do with this bag now? So I don't know who had the bad idea, but they were like, let's just go throw it at something. That's how it started. And then it ended up on someone's windshield. Right?
Okay, so you're just...
I want to leave it there, Just it landed on...
Coloring with some poop.
Yeah, not me. For sure not me, but
Somebody.
Someone definitely did, and it was terrible. Like...
Feel bad.
Bro, I did feel bad, but... Oh my god, the car ride, trying to get rid of it, bro.
It stink?
Well, before.
It probably did stink.
Because I was holding the bag when he was shitting in it, right?
God damn, you're Mr. Toilet Man?
Great friend. Right?
Well, okay, so first off, why didn't you just, like, give him the old
Bro,
fucking thing and, like, hold his
I don't
hand
know.
and let him squat?
It was just not working because it was dark out too.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah, on top of everything. Well, I don't know. It was terrible, and then when he was done taking a shit, I like threw the bag at somebody, and he peed in the bag and piss got on somebody. I was like, whoops.
Threw the bag at somebody?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But hey, it was funny. But anyways, the whole dude, that is the nastiest smell. You know, dude, when there's no water.
Yeah, no water poops. We talked about that last episode.
Exactly. Yeah, we're sticking on topic, but yeah, it's just ugh. So I make him fucking right out the window with that bitch because it's stinky, and then we get rid of it, and I'm whipping out of this.
But to get rid of it, you wiped on somebody's car.
I didn't.
Okay, so somebody did.
Like third party type stuff did.
Okay.
All right.
Just want to clear that up.
That's
That it was wiped on a car.
Yeah, it did get indeed wiped on a car. That is how it got rid of. So I'm sorry, but it wasn't me.
I gotta sneeze. Go ahead.
I chew, bless you. So we're whipping out of this. Bless you. We're whipping out of this neighborhood, and I look. And we're at the edge. We hit the edge of the street, so we're about to turn onto a main road. Mm-hmm. And I look into my rear view and I see lights, like just headlights. I'm like, oh fuck! Like that's weird because that's this activity we just did. I didn't want. It doesn't really matter what car was, what kind of car it was. There was a car that possibly could have seen us do something, and I was just like, ah. Mm-hmm. So I skirted it. It was just like this 4-way like stoplight, but it's pretty much a 4-way stop. Mm-hmm. And there was like 4 a.m. on top of it, so there's nobody out. And I hit it, and then I was going like 70 in a 30, and then I went down this like back road. And dude, they were still behind me. I was like, oh fuck. So I lose them, and then I was like, all right, I'm cool.
Right, you're feeling good.
So I'm just whatever. And then someone in my backseat is like, yeah, that's a cop. Because they finally seen, after all this time of me getting away, and they were still behind me. So I wasn't really, like, they were just, it was a distance. Mm-hmm. I was never, like, away from them. It was just a distance. I was speeding fast. Definitely over the speed limit. So they're like, yeah, that's a cop. You might want to slow down. So I was like, fuck. Because I wasn't just going to try to chase the cops. I was like, all right. I'm just going to
outrun them?
Outrun them, whatever. I was like, I'm just going to admit, or whatever, you know? So I slow down, and I'm just like acting normal. I hit my turn signal to make the turn, and then they finally turn on the lights. It's like, geez, about time. Like,
yeah, they're kidding. The anticipation was fucking killing me, buddy.
Bro, when I tell you, when the cop got up there, I was like, hello? Like my fucking, my voice was so dry. I was like, hey, well, geez, we're done ski here.
Yeah.
You just like poo on that car, bro. We're done. And I was like, hello? And the car is full of people, 16, just got my license, I don't think too long, so, yeah, it's like license registration, everything. I was like, alright, thank God. They went away, and yeah, thank God. I'm
surprised it didn't smell like the shit smell in the car.
Well, we were rolling with the fucking windows down.
Okay, so yeah.
And, like, it was like 4 a.m, so I was like, no. Just a verbal warning. I was like, oh.
Slow her down there, buddy.
Yeah. Little did you know that just got pooped on.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That is bad.
I do remember.
And then,
and
then, like, after that, we get back to our house, and the person that did it, that pooped, and it was like, man, do you think they're going to be able to do, like, DNA tests on that poop and find out it's mine? And the third party that might have wiped it on their car was like, yeah.
You think they?
He's like,
you think they can do that?
Oh, for sure.
They can do DNA testing through shit.
Yeah. I would think, right?
Is that
maybe?
Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a little bit of a lie. I'm talking out of my ass, but he was just scaring him. He's like, they're gonna find out.
What did I say? Can you
get DNA from
poo?
I don't know.
From poop.
I'm not sure, but he's like, yeah, you're going to jail, dude. And he was just tweaking him out. I'm pretty sure we looked it up, but I don't remember what.
Okay, it says, where is DNA contained in the body? DNA is contained in blood, semen, skin cells, tissue, organs, muscle, brain cells, bone, teeth, hair, saliva, mucus, perspiration, fingernails, urine, feces, etc.
Yeah.
Where can DNA evidence be found at a crime scene? DNA evidence can be collected from virtually anywhere. So there's a little fun fact for you in case you ever want to poop on somebody.
Don't do it.
Don't do it because...
Well, I mean,
if that
on
person,
somebody, that's different. I mean,
well, if that person's like...
You want it.
Like, for sure got the time, they're definitely going to come after your ass.
Oh, 100%.
And they're like that pressed about it, you're going down because you're going to be found out by your poop.
Yeah, bro.
But, sticking on the poop, this my story short as fuck. But when we lived over there at Dad's house, I had a buddy who we walked over to the neighbors that we really didn't like, weren't big fans of. And, you know, I gave him the old, you know, held his forearm like that and let him squat and take a shit. And then he's like, "Did you bring toilet paper?" I'm like,
I remember this,
I didn't bring toilet paper.
I do remember this.
He's like, "Well, go get me some." I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "What are you going to do?" He's like, "I'm just going to sit here. Like, I'm just going to squat here." So I, like, ran back to the house, grabbed toilet paper. He wiped his ass and threw the fucking shitty toilet paper in the yard.
Yeah.
So therefore, they had to have known it was there.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that same night, too, me and him were going to go ding-dong ditching. And he had, like, a water bottle, like, half empty. and I pissed in it. And I told him, I was like, "Hey, dude," I was like, "You got to finish that water." I was like, "You got to chug it before we go." So you don't, like... so you don't waste it, man. And, you know, he fucking chugged it. And I was like, dude, the whole entire time he was chugging it, I was dying laughing.
Dude, I'm gagging.
Just fucking
it's gross.
Dying laughing. Because I thought it was so fucking funny. Now I look back, I'm like, maybe that wasn't so funny. But at the time it was. And he was like, "What's so funny?" I was like, dude, I pissed in it. And he was like, "Well, at least it's sterile."
Bro, he didn't taste it?
Nah, I guess not. It wasn't like a whole lot. It was like just a little bit, some dribbles. Man.
I remember.
Because I was trying to piss so bad because I was trying to fill it up. But...
I remember my friends. We were going ding-dong ditching, and he was wearing slides. And he was running away and fell. And his slide flew off into the air. And he hit the ground and got up and started running and left his slide there. It was the funniest thing in the world. It was like he got sniped, I swear. Had a thin hair, just went, and then got up.
"I'm out of here."
Yeah,
Fuck
he's
those
like,
slides.
"Fuck that slide, bro." It was only one, and he didn't even go back for it. It was hilarious. I was like, "Oh my
Fuck
God."
no, I wouldn't go back for it. Were you getting chased?
No. We weren't. It was so funny. he started running and fell.
No, what the fuck are you worried about?
Well, someone chased him, but no one even
Dude,
came out.
fucking, when I went over to Dalton's...
He might have went back and got it, I don't know.
Dalton fucking told me a story. He was, like, in somebody's house or some shit, and he was, like, checking their furnace, because, like, it was, like, during winter, and he works for a furnace company or whatever, I don't know. Heating and cooling, HVAC.
Oh, I was like...
And, like, he was in there, like, checking his furnace out, because, like, Dalton was, like, the 15,000th person who had been there to figure out what was wrong with it, because he hadn't had heat for 2 weeks, and it was winter.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I guess, like, the furnace was, like, supposed to be like this, but it was like, and he was like, the guy wouldn't come to terms that he needed a new furnace. He was just like, "You gotta figure out what's wrong with it." And Dalton's like, "It's because it's fucking laying over, man. Like, that's I can't fix it. Like, you need to buy a new one." And he's like, "Okay, I'll be right back." So he goes, grabs a shotgun, cocks it, points it at him, and says, "Get the fuck out of my house." And Dalton's like, "All right, let me grab my tools, and I'm gonna get out of here." And he left. I guess he left like a $60 light there or something. I'm like, why even pull a gun on him? Just say, "Hey, leave."
Yeah.
And then I guess the guy ended up getting a new fucking furnace from somebody else eventually. Like, you're gonna fucking
risk... I went to the extreme.
You're gonna risk your fucking rest of your life for what? Shooting somebody because you didn't get the answers you wanted, or the fucking problem solved how you wanted?
That's psycho shit right there.
It is psycho shit. But there's like a lot of fucking people who fucking just like do stupid ass shit and ruin their lives and fucking boom. Just one fucking stupid moment, and they could have been like, you know what?
The road, bubs.
Yeah, that's the way of the fucking, definitely a fork in the road there. Either this way or this way.
Either way, man.
Lots of people chosen the wrong fucking choice.
Well, either way, dude, that guy probably wasn't gonna be. He's not a great guy.
He didn't sound like a great guy.
Yeah.
I've never had anything happen like that to me. I never had a gun pulled on me. I know that when I was younger, and I would go and smoke pot, and I would sneak out of the house, and I'd go over to my buddy's house, like, my other buddy would pick me up and, like, steal his grandma's car, come pick me up at, like, fucking 3 in the morning, and we'd go over there and smoke, and I did school in the morning at 7:30, so I'd stay out until, like, 5 or 6, get home, sleep, wake up sleep for an hour, but I know that, like, the one time, I was like, nah, I don't want to go, like, I guess people ran up in there, like, pulled guns on people, and I was like, fucking glad I knew that shit.
Yeah, I've never had a gun pulled on me.
Yeah, I don't think you really want to ever. I mean, good for you, because probably a scary situation. And because I mean, what, you don't know, it's just a little, just a little bit of pressure, and you're done for.
Some people I know that had guns pulled on them by cops, so fair shit.
That's never fun. No. Back to the old copper situation.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a gun pointed at me or anything like that.
Yeah, no, unless it's been by you.
What? I ain't never pulled a gun on you.
Kidding.
I put a gun in my mouth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if anyone wants to, it'd be
that's
you. You're
different.
Yeah. I'm kidding, but yeah.
Just a little joke. Hey, look at this.
Yeah, you might.
And then, yeah, well, hey, there's my fucking fork in the road. What am I going to do? No, the same. I remember, though, it was like a long time ago. The same person's house that I went to. That's when I smoked pot. So, really, this is when, a little beforehand this happened, I broke my phone, and I, like, shut it in my fucking door. And so I had to borrow Dad's at night so I could fucking sit there and fuck around on it, you know?
Yeah.
On my Instagram and shit.
Terrible.
And I was flipping through Instagram, and my buddy was, like, posted some weed, and was like, hey, you want to come smoke? Yes, like, which is, fucking amazes me how people do that. They, like, post on Snapchat stories and shit like that. They're like, hey, I'm selling some shit. Like, you gotta have a better idea or a fucking way to get your fucking shit out there that people know. Like, fuck. Like, cops are, like, actually on there, like, looking, you know? Sure. Like, you can get caught.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so I was using his phone.
It's kind of just like it's kind of like the black market. Like, there's just different, like, versions.
There's levels to it, man.
Bro.
But anyway.
Well, black market's, like, definitely just
yeah,
cops.
Fuck that shit.
Definitely
That's
just cops, though.
Yeah, but honestly, they can't trace any of that shit because it's so fucking, like, hidden well. I mean, there's people who, like, get caught, but, like, that's just their fault because they're not, like, covering their IP addresses and shit. I guess. I don't really know how it works. I have no clue how it works, but so anyway. Dad's phone. I have Dad's phone. Looking through Instagram. Hey, and I, hit him up. I'm like, hey, can I come over and smoke with you? And he's like, yeah, but I don't have a ride for you. So I'm like, fuck. I was like, okay, I have a bike, so I'll just ride my bike. So this is like at least, fuck, I don't know, 5 miles maybe, which isn't crazy of a drive, but on a fucking bike. Not the fun. Not even a BMX bike. It was a fucking mountain bike.
Hey, it's not bad.
But the kicker for that is it had flat tires. So therefore,
that's bad.
It made it 10 times fucking worse. So I rode over there. The whole way my legs were burning. And this was like at 3 in the morning too. My fucking legs were burning. Get there, hop through the window, sit there and smoke with them. And I'm like, hey, I asked the girlfriend, I'm like, hey, can I have some coinage so I can air up my fucking tires at the gas station? She's like, yeah, sure. So she gave me like $4 in coins.
Some coinage.
Yeah, so I hop back. I'm only there for like 30 minutes max. So I just smoke a dip and jump back out the window, ride my bike through the neighborhood to the gas station. So I get the gas. I'm fucking just way stoned. Like, too much. I think it was too much, yeah. So I'm putting in my quarters and fucking start to air my tires. Nothing's happening. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go in there, and again, it's really late at night. There's like 4 people in there. I open the door, and they're all just, everybody looks at me. I'm like, uh, air compressor's not working. And they're like, oh, it hasn't been working all night. I'm like, oh, okay. So instead of getting my money back, I just left.
Yeah, for sure.
Went across the street to the other gas station. But, well, I guess before I went over there, I went back and I looked. I was stuffing the fucking change into the credit card machine. So then again, that could have been the reason why it wasn't working. But who knows? I ride my little ass over to the other fucking gas station. Putting the coins in. And go to air them up. Nothing's happening. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, this is not working either. And so I look down and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I put him in the goddamn credit card machine again. Again. 2 times. I'm like, fuck. So I just roll out and so I'm going past I'm going past this. I don't know if you guys are from Kokomo. If anybody, probably only Kokomo people are listening to this. But I'm riding past the fucking IHOP over there. I turn down that little street, and it's completely dark. And as I'm getting, like, halfway down there, I, like, turn around, like, turn my head to look back, and there's a car that goes by, slams his brakes, backs up. I'm like, fuck, I'm about to get robbed if I go down this street because it's dark. And I have Dad's phone. And Dad doesn't know I'm out here, so this is not good. So I fucking pedal my ass up to IHOP, throw the bike down, run inside. I'm like, guys, somebody's trying to rob me. And like, they just pulled in here because they pulled in the IHOP too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, I was like, is there anybody who could like take me home? Anybody about to get off work anytime soon could take me home? I didn't give a fuck. I just want to get home. And they were like, no, but we can call the police if you want, maybe. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And dude, I looked at my eyes in the fucking camera and my camera phone, whatever. And I was looking at my eyes. I was like, dude, they were so fucking red. They knew, but I mean, I said it anyway. So I'm sitting there, and they walk in. People walk in, sit down to eat. So at that moment, I was like, maybe they're just here to eat. But what if I go out there to get on my bike and they just like run out and chase me? So at the time, also I was only 15, so I'm not as crazy. Can't really. And plus, it was 2 people. But anyway.
Scary situation for sure.
Yeah, so.
Flat tires.
I call my buddy who I just smoked with. I was like, hey, dude. I was like, is there any way you can come pick me up? Like, can you wake your mom up to come pick me up? Because, like, I'm fucking freaking out. I think I'm going to get robbed. I was like, he's like, yeah, I'll be there. I was like, okay, will you stay on the phone with me? Because I'm scared. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'll stay on the phone with you. So, I don't know, like, 15 minutes pass by, and, like, he's about there. I'm like, all right, listen. Roll up to the front doors with the driver's side passenger on my side. I'm going to run out there, jump in, and we're going to dip out of there. So he's like, all right. So he pulls up, I run out, jump in the car, and he's looking at me. He's like, what about your bike? I was like, fuck that bike. Let's go. I left the fucking bike there. And we're like halfway home, and his mom, I'm telling his mom the story. And his mom's listening, her sober self, because, you know, I'm not. And she's like, Jacob? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you ever think that maybe they just missed their turn and they were going to eat? I was like, no, they were definitely trying to fucking rob me. And so, yeah, I never seen that bike again and stuck back in the house and went to sleep.
Yeah, I've never.
That's probably
I remember going to a house to pick up Bud and then getting stuck there. Like, the car wouldn't start. And it was like, I don't know, it was like 12 or something. It was late, and we were in his parking lot, or his driveway, for like 30 minutes.
Whose car was it?
I'll tell you after this, but...
Okay.
And it wouldn't start. I was like, oh. We were just sitting there just... Alright, just give it a second, right? And in the meantime, this whole 30 minutes, no one came out of the house to check. Didn't give a fuck. Alright? And I'm just like, alright, man, I don't know. We just
the old grease man didn't come out to help you,
yeah,
huh?
no one came out to help. So we just had to hope and pray. And finally, he just turns it over and goes, we got out of there, but it was terrible. I was like, well, no one's clearly coming out to help us.
Right, so then now...
So I'm just hoping This fucking car started. If not, I'm calling somebody or leaving this bitch here. We'll deal with it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cause
I would. Fuck, I can give a fuck. I'd call
Yeah.
Dad and be like, hey, come pick me up. He'd come pick you up.
No, I would have called, like, I don't know, somebody. I was like, dude, this is fucked.
Dude, there was a time, I don't know if I ever told you this story, but I was, and I guess this is going to be a shock to some of my family if you listen to this, but I did meth. No, did not do meth. That was a joke. But no, I was smoking pot at my buddy's house, but I had the funeral to go to afterwards, right? So I'm not really gonna say what funeral it is, because I really don't want to, get into it. But smoke after school, come home. But before I come home, I guess, man, I need to retell the story because that was terrible.
I'll tell you a terrible time I had.
Well, hang on, let me tell this one. So I smoked with him, and right after I smoked, it was like a super hot summer day too. And I'm eating these fucking off-brand chips. Bad idea. Off-brand Doritos is what they were. And so I'm in the back of the car. I get car sick really easily.
What, from fucking the lunchroom?
No, his house.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Grow up and buy some fucking actual Doritos, loser. Fuck. And so we're driving, and we're in a Grand Prix, so the fucking so hot back there. And we drive to the gas station by our house, and I get out because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking throw up. And I get out, fucking just bleh, fucking puking, and I felt like shit because also, once again, very hot and humid. So I feel fine after that, and I get home, and I'm laying there because I gotta go to this fucking funeral in like 30 minutes, and I'm and again stoned to the gills. So, what's really the end of the worst part of the story is I'm at me, you, and Aaron. Oh fuck, they could be any funeral, but anyway, me, you, and Aaron were standing there talking, and I was laughing during this service. And I felt so fucking bad afterwards. After I like sobered up, I was like, man, I was laughing up in there at this fucking funeral.
See, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, well, I don't forget it because I don't forget it because it was the fucking puking that really did it for me. And I had to lay down and just breathe because I felt so shitty. Yeah, definitely gonna keep that one to yourself because you probably tell the cut, but we fucking cut it and talked about it for a second. And yeah, that's definitely not gonna fly on this. So, but
here's this story. Maybe one day. I hope one day.
Maybe one day, like way down the road. But I don't know. It's kind of a little dicey on that, honestly. So we're just gonna keep it cool on this one. Go with our gut feeling because we're not trying to get in trouble. Well, you'd be getting in trouble, not me.
For what?
I don't know, but it doesn't. It's just we're just keeping it chill.
Yeah,
I mean, I have no. There was the time that you know this story because I've told you about it a billion times, but it's such a fucking stupid fucking story, but it's funny. I smoked with a buddy at the house, and this was like we'll just say Saturday night or whatever, or Friday night. We'll say Friday night we smoked. We smoked like half this blunt. And I go inside, and we're sitting there. I'm eating fudge rounds and chocolate milk, watching some fucking stupid-ass Clint Eastwood movie. Terrible. Once you get high and you, like, watch a movie, you can, like, see through Hollywood. And you're, like...
see through their games.
You can see through their bullshit. And it's so... Like, Hollywood acting is so fucking bad when you're high. Like, you watching it, I'm like... These people are dog shit.
So I gotta watch, like, Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. So, next time, definitely. Well, I guess it's really not ever gonna be a next time.
Yeah.
But, So, anyway... I'm sitting there watching the shit, and my buddy's, like, on the fucking recliner, and he looks at me, he's like, dude, that shit was fucking laced, man. I'm like, eating,
that guy, honestly.
I'm eating a fudge round, I'm like, I just turn back and watch TV. Nothing happened. I don't feel weird, nothing. Fine. Next day, he leaves the blunt outside, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna smoke the rest of it, and then whatever before bed. So, go out there, smoke it. I'm sitting there, and I feel fine. And I go to lay down, and I feel my heart start fucking beating real fast. Like, fucking just beat out of my chest. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? And in the end, now that I know, it's panic attack. But I was like, at the time, like, I was cool. Like, I was, like, chill about it, and then I was like, instantly I realized, I was like, fuck, he said it was laced with something. So then I kind of started freaking out. I'm like, am I gonna fucking die?
His words were echoing in your
head.
head.
And I was like, fuck. I was like, so I was keeping it cool for a while, but I was like watching my phone, and it was charging 1% every minute. And in my head, I was like, no way that happens normally. I was like, I have to be dead right now, because there's no way I've ever seen my phone charge that fast. So I was like, okay, the only way I'm alive is if my phone charges 2% every 1 minute. Then I'm fine. So I sit there, I literally watch for like fucking half an hour. I shit you not. I'm sitting there watching it, and every time it got close so many times to where it would charge 2% every minute, but right at that 2 minute mark, or right as like it was about to charge another percent, it would hit, and I'd be like, fuck. So I'm laying there, I'm like, man, I'm dead. This is it. It's like I'm going to heaven or something. So I get up and I walk in your room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I open the door and I'm like, Connor.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, are you alive?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure because I smoked some stuff and I think it was laced with something. So like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might die or something.
Probably.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Well, tell Dad.
No, I think I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
Alright.
So I go back to my room. You claim you hear some other shit me doing,
Maybe.
I guess. I don't know.
Do I claim?
I don't know. You claimed it last time I told you the story. But I go back, lay down, and I have a big bay window in my old fucking room.
You definitely did come back in a second time.
I know I did. I'll get to that. So I have a big bay window, and there's a light outside, which is just the porch fucking light. And I'm sitting there, and I'm laying there, and I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, it's Jesus' light, and it's coming to get me. I was like, this is it. I'm done for. So I get up willingly, knowing that it's just a light, shut it off, go back, lay down, and now I'm laying there, and I look over, and I'm like, shit. I was like, I just shut off Jesus' light, and I'm going to hell. Like, this is not good. I was like, I just choose my fate. Knowingly, it's so fucking stupid now that I think about it. I'm like, I knew it was a light. I knew it was just a fucking porch light. So why would I think that? Whatever.
Why would God pick you?
Right, and no shit. Yeah. So, I end up laying there for a little while longer, walking back to your room and saying, hey, Connor, are you still alive?
Yeah.
You know, you say, yes. I'm like, all right, just checking. Close the door. Go, and I fall asleep, and I wake up, and I'm fine. So, yeah, that was fucking terrible. I mean, I had some terrible times, though, dude. Like, when I was talking to you about, like, my fucking heart beating real fast, that's happened to me, like, so many times, where it's, like, beating real fast, I'm, like, freaking out that I'm having a fucking heart attack. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but fuck. It is not fucking fun.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it has happened, I just enjoy it.
No way, I could not. Because it was just beating too fucking fast. I remember one time it was beating so fast, like one of my friend's girlfriend was like checking my pulse, and she's like, yeah, you need to fucking lay down. When she said that, I even freaked out even more.
Yeah, I know.
Just like, fuck. Now I think I'm having a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, it's never happened to me.
Nah, dude. That was what happened when I had those fucking panic attacks, that fucking little stint.
God damn.
And I tell you what, that was probably the most irrational time of my life.
Yeah?
Because
I know.
I remember I wouldn't eat out. I wouldn't go out to eat because I was scared someone was going to poison me. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, would not. And I ordered Chipotle, and I'd have a designated person that I trusted to make my food, but I had to watch them anyway. Like if I looked away and they did something, like they put something on it, I'd have to fucking have them remake my food. So I couldn't just like.
You just make your own food, bro.
I don't know, because I wasn't fucking.
You work there.
I know, but even like.
He can't even trust himself.
I'm gonna poison myself.
Looking over his back at 24/7. Holy shit!
But even there's a fucking crackhead walking down an alley one day, and I was letting Mikey out. R.I.P. My boy. Love that dog. But anyway, they, like, stopped and, like, Mikey, like, ran at him. But, like, Mikey didn't do nothing. I was like, you're fine. He ain't gonna do nothing to you. Damn no. And, like, I was like, man, he might bite your ass.
Yeah.
But, like, the guy pet him. And I was like, fuck. I was like, what if, like, he pets me and has something on his hand and it gets on Mikey's skin and I touch Mikey and I touch my lips or something and I fucking start hallucinating or something.
I guess I can say that, yeah.
Like, she was crazy. Even Mikey was eating some fucking macaroni that was outside one time and I was like, nope, don't lick me. I was like, because I don't want to get something from you.
Really?
Yeah, it was so fucking bad. I'm glad it's, like, before I had the anxiety issue and I would always, like, hear people talk about how, like, they had bad anxiety. I was like, get over it. Like, it's not even a fucking big deal. Like, why can't you get over it? Yeah. Well, now I know why. Because it was fucking terrible. I tell you what. But, on the other hand, here's some clips of us interviewing some people about last week's pegging issue, since nobody commented about it. So, we just went ahead and fucking went out, got some answers for you. A couple of different people.
I'm Natalia.
Sharu.
Eliza. Lauren.
And we're here to ask them about the topic we talked about last week on the podcast. The number one question is, are you interested in pegging anyone?
What that is.
It's fucking somebody.
Your significant other with a strap on.
Yeah. Oh,
Strap on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? You be down?
I would. Okay, I would, yeah.
Okay.
Or strippers.
Fuck your dad.
That's funny.
What drives the desire to peg that person?
I guess power.
Yeah.
Like you can feel that power of doing it to somebody else.
Aggression.
Yes.
You get some aggression?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'll fuck the shit out of you.
However you want.
Okay, that's the first answer I've heard like that.
Yeah.
Aggression.
Fuck this.
Maybe because we're dancers that we have
Yeah, we are
Hitting
just
up
aggressive.
aggression.
we all work
Fuck
at
the
Big
shit out of
Daddy's,
you.
so
Okay, so yeah, I feel that. And then, do you do it for them or yourself?
I fuck the shit out of them.
So you do it? Would it be?
It depends.
Would it be for them or?
Not for me.
Not for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say both.
Probably.
Both.
We're here with Noe and Nelly, and they're going to answer some questions regarding to last week's topic on the podcast. First one for you would be, are you interested in pegging him? And then yours would be, are you interested in being pegged?
I'm not sure you understand. We're not in a relationship.
Okay, well, I hope to fuck. They aren't like brother and sister or something. This is going to be odd. Well, I guess not to each other, I guess. Right. So, would you are you interested in being pegged by your significant other?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just keep on going with you then.
Okay.
We'll get to you. Don't worry. And then, so you think it could be pleasurable for you?
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, you got the G-spot over there, don't you?
That is true. But is there any more aspects than just the G-spot?
Trust.
Trust.
Yeah.
So that's a turn on for you. Like maybe trust.
Well, yeah, that's like the basis of a relationship. So
Yeah, that's true. So I never knew it could be like a sexual kind of thing. And then, do you think it could be pleasurable for your partner in the sense of since it's a strap-on and, you know, how it usually works?
They would have to get that pleasure out of, you know, the trust bit. And
Right.
I'm sure because, you know, that is a piece of silicon.
Right.
They're not-
Intimate kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
The intimacy, that's what it's called.
Right. Okay. And then, what are your fears, if you do have any, of being pegged?
Oh, no. What if my, like, colon gets torn?
That would probably not be the best.
No, it wouldn't. You gotta be gentle. Use
Any
a lot
other
of lube.
fears?
None.
None. All right. Well, thank you for your answers. And then Larissa, she's going to answer some questions regarding to our last topic last week. And number one, are you interested in pegging anyone?
So it would have to, like, I would try it once. I don't know if I would, like, do it multiple times, but I would at least try it once if me and my partner are both interested in it. Like, that's the main thing, is that I would at least try it once. And go from there, I guess. Just, like, do it once and see how I feel, if we both like it, and then go from there.
So as long as they're both interested, it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. You
So
never
then,
know.
what drives this desire to peg your significant other if you were to do it?
I really think that it would be like the power shift, because you're normally in a submissive setting. Well, me personally, I'm normally in that submissive setting, so I feel like to be able to experience what my partner experiences, like that control and that power is something that's what drives it, is that power shift to really like know what my partner feels. And then they can both, like, they can experience what I would normally experience, but now, you know, they get to feel it. So I feel like that's where it is.
Roles reversed.
Yeah, roles reversed.
Gotcha. And then, when did you get interested in the prospects of pegging, even though, of course, you're not in the prospects of it, but you're still, if it were to happen, it would happen?
So I don't know. Like, the thought itself is really interesting. It's, like, if it was what my partner wanted to do, I would at least try it, because, like, it's always, like, the main concept is always going to be, like, each other's pleasure. So if my partner was interested in it, I would definitely try it. I feel like that's the want from it, is that so I could give my partner that fulfilling effect, so that they really feel what they want to feel.
Here with actually another professional skateboarder, Xavier.
Actually, an amateur, but whatever.
All right, number one, are you interested in being pegged?
Actually, on the fence about it.
On the fence about what? What's keeping you on the fence from jumping over?
Well, it's like, on one hand, I'm thinking about my girl. Like, would she be interested in it? And
well, this is assuming she is.
Yeah.
You would do it?
I do it for her.
You do it for so out of love.
Out of love and out of experimentation.
Okay. And then, do you think it could be pleasurable for you?
I mean, in the body there is a
what, Xavier?
There's a certain spot in it that if it's hit, could be way more pleasurable in sexual intercourse for the man.
Are you talking about the G spot in your
The G
ass?
spot, yes, the G thing, yes.
Okay. And then, do you think it could be pleasurable for your partner, even though it's not part of her body?
I think it could, but it could also be more pleasurable if we're talking about like single-ended or double-ended.
Oh, so you're thinking, wow, I didn't even think about that. So, okay, so say it is a double-ended dildo, and you put one in up your ass, and she puts one in up hers?
Would be her vagina, but yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely? Okay. What are your fears in being pegged, if you have any, and would you, of course, well, he already answered yes, he would try it. So what are your fears? Do you have any fears about being pegged?
I guess the only fear would be, like, the pain, and that's it.
The pain?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of guys saying the pain part. And we had one say the whole pooping thing. It's only for poop.
I mean, you gotta be open-minded. You can't think like that.
A lot of guys aren't open-minded anymore, so. But we appreciate your time, and thank you for answering the questions.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Bailey, he's going to answer some more questions about our topic last week. So, number one question is, are you interested in being pegged?
I'm going to pass on that personally, but I understand that there's a market for that.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
So, do you think it could be pleasurable for you?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, I understand the appeal. But it's just so vulnerable. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Like, I don't want to get a colonoscopy more than once in my life.
Hello, we are here to interview my fiance Kaylee about last week's topic of pegging. And my first question for you is, are you interested in pegging anyone?
I want to peg you, baby.
So that'd be a yes for her, and I already knew that. So what drives this desire to peg me, for whatever reason?
Because I want to make you come without having to touch your penis at all. And I want to give you that deep, satisfactory thrill.
What makes you think it would thrill me?
Because if you like getting your ass eaten that much, I really think you'd enjoy it. And it's not going to be like the doctors, because I get, like, you just really had a shit afterwards when you went to the doctor's office. But the doctor's office is way different, because, like, when the gynecologist goes up in there, I'm not getting a lot of pleasure from it. I'm just saying. I think that you would really enjoy it, because here's the thing. When you go in there, I have a great time. When Dr. Sabata goes in there, not so much.
Touche. Still a no for me so far. Do you do it for them or yourself?
It is both, but mostly just for you. 100%. Actually, you know what? It's like 90% you, 10% me.
10% of you in what way?
And me getting pleasure from it. Like, it turns me on 100% yes, but...
Watching me like it?
Yes.
What if I didn't like it?
I don't think there's a way you couldn't like it.
There's definitely ways.
We are here with our friends,
Garrett.
Violence.
and they're going to help me out on answering some questions we had recurring to the last episode. And the first question is going to be for Violence. Number one question is, are you interested in pegging anyone?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, we probably know who it is. Second question for you, what drives this desire to peg them?
Because you want to be the boss of something?
I'm already the boss of many things, but yes, I want to be the boss of that.
So you want to be like the boss in the bedroom?
Be in control of something?
Not all the time, but, on occasion.
Yeah, because that's the question me and him fell into last week was, why do women want to peg their boyfriends for some reason? So
Have
we
you
thought we'd
ever
get some questions.
watched pegging porn?
No.
You get no
Maybe you
physical
should try
sensation.
That.
So,
Maybe you should try watching
so maybe
it, and then maybe you could see, by the expressions or whatever, why these people might enjoy it.
Oh, that's the first answer like that I've heard, actually. The third one is, do you do it for them or yourself?
Because there's no physical sensation for you.
For me, yeah.
Right, but so I'm assuming you at least get some type of
gratification.
Yeah,
I would say you do.
Okay.
I would say for both.
So it's for both?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, I don't know what question I'm on, but when did you get interested in the prospects of pegging? Like, when was that?
I mean,
when did you
it's
cross
been
the threshold?
entering mainstream kink interest, I think, lately.
Your mainstream?
In the past few years.
Oh.
No, everyone.
Everyone? Oh, so you're
Yeah.
it's kind of like a fad.
Stumbled upon it.
Oh, you stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, this guy's wearing tank tops now. Let's all wear tank tops. This girl's starting to peg her boyfriend. Let's start pegging our boyfriends.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
It's a movement.
A movement, all right. You look so bummed.
I've been hearing about this for the last 2 years.
And then the last question is, why do you think your partner wants to or not to be pegged? So for, I guess, this instance, why do you think he doesn't want to be pegged?
I think he doesn't want to be pegged because
What's fucking what does he say?
butthole pain, I think, is at the top of his list. Also, he won't even let me see his butthole.
She has an obsession with
Really?
seeing my
unfair.
butthole.
She's never seen yours?
No.
But you've
Ever.
seen hers.
I've seen peaks of little hair sticking out, teasing me, but I've never seen the butthole.
Just getting mouth water.
There's
like
Yeah.
some mouth water and hair. Ooh.
You have no business seeing.
So you think the woman has no business seeing your beehole?
Yeah.
But he would take a finger in his beehole.
Tried it. It was okay.
Tried it. Okay.
He would take a tongue to the beehole.
Tried it. It's kind of good.
It's kind of, yeah, it is pretty good.
It's kind of good.
All right, well, let's switch on to the questions for you.
Okay, hit me.
Number one, we already know this answer. Are you interested in being pegged?
No.
No.
I have no interest.
That's a straight no. I knew that.
It's not even like it would take some convincing, or maybe like if I was drunk or something. It's a no.
Even when you're drunk?
Yeah, it's a no.
Do you think if she slipped you a roofie, you would, then maybe? Because then you wouldn't remember it.
I mean, he's too heavy for me to even like throw
Yeah.
around to get it.
Yeah, good
I
luck.
guess this isn't even
Good
fun
luck.
anymore. All right, number two. Do you think it could be pleasurable for you? You ever thought, you maybe have just like 1 second thinking, maybe.
Well, there is the male prostate is
Right.
supposedly like the male G-spot. I mean, in some twisted, sadistic way, maybe, but No.
So maybe
possibly it would be maybe physically okay.
So you think it could be pleasurable for you?
It could be, but I would.
Watched a video.
It's like eating, like, for example, like eating oysters. The oysters may taste delicious, but the thought of eating an oyster and the texture and everything else, it's a no-go. But the result could be
incredible.
Right. But you would be so turned off about cracking open a shell.
Well, why not take the chance then?
I can't give her the
How
satisfaction.
is this similar? I can't see how it's similar to an oyster.
It's just like eating something that would taste good, but you have like would you eat a dog turd if it would taste really good? No, you wouldn't, because you know that it's a dog turd. You wouldn't. It's just am I missing out on some sort of intense prostate orgasm? Maybe, but you're not sticking something up my butt.
I enjoyed those interview clips of all people giving their insight on pegging, because it truly helped me, and I hope it helped you out too. Maybe even you, Connor. I don't know if it helps you out anytime. Maybe you'll get pegged. I don't know.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I hope I do. Somebody's out there, please. Fuck me. I'm kidding.
What do you mean, fuck you? Like, just...
No, not peg me.
Ride your wiener?
No,
or...
just cuddle me.
Just cuddle this lonely bear.
Just cuddle this lonely bear. No,
He's a cuddle guy, huh?
I'm kidding. Don't fuck me. Don't peg me, but maybe one day. Doubt it.
I tell you what, though. Dad's been on one. I don't know if he's been on one with you.
I don't leave my room much.
Yeah, he's a fucking cuckaroony. Yeah, I hope you're listening to this, Dad. This one's for you, Dad.
He's gonna be like, wow, you broke my fucking truck.
Oh, God forbid. I fucking put a time... Listen, I accept fault, alright? I get it. I fucked up, and I put a little dent in it. It's a tiny dent.
He's like, you know what pissed me off? He thought I wouldn't see it.
I didn't think he would, because he can't fucking see at all. He is blind as a fucking bat, and that's what he sees. A fucking minuscule dent in the back of his fucking pickup truck. Like, are you fucking shitting me?
He walked into my room. I was like...
He gave you a fucking...
Yeah, I was like, I know, this is funny. I was like, I could have yelled at him for you, bro. I told you.
You should have.
No, I could have yelled at you for him, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is
I honestly didn't think it was going to happen. But no, he's fucking called me today, fucking bitching at me about $50. And he was calling me a fucking dumbass, and you're a fucking stupid motherfucker. I'm like, Dad, that ain't going to get you your goddamn $50 back any quicker. Because now I'm mad at you for calling me stupid and a dumbass. So therefore, you suck my dick, stupid. Stupid. Yeah, because now you're gonna wait. You're gonna have to wait a while to get your fuck $50.
You're gonna have to wait a
whole
extra week to see this.
He fucking threatened to come over here and like take a bat to my car and shit.
He's like,
well, who are you? Like, who do you think you are?
What was that for, the $50 or
the $50?
What's in for the rock?
Yeah, I was like, what are you, some fucking henchman for the Joker or something? I didn't get your $50 fucking back.
He's a mob
Please,
boss nowadays.
Fucking spare me, LaFleur.
Oh, no. That's been cool to me.
Take your fucking Neurotins, would you?
Oh,
you fucking crazy fuck. Jesus. We got in here deep on Mom a couple fucking podcasts ago. Yeah, go back to suck my dick, stupid. Yeah.
I have nothing to say, so.
Yeah, Connor's keeping it real with you because he don't want to get kicked out or nothing. I remember you almost left, though.
Kicked out?
You remember you left willingly that one time?
Dude, I wish.
You did, remember?
No,
I don't remember
did,
leaving.
But, like, I couldn't go anywhere.
Bro, you had a humble boat right here for free.
Nah. Like I said, if I was gonna leave, I'd leave the state.
You want to crash my pad, huh?
Yeah, I want to leave the state. If I was ever leave, I'd leave the state. I don't want to live here. If I one day run away, I'm going to a different fucking state. I'm gonna let you know right now.
'Cause I ran so far away.
Exactly. That's what I'm playing the whole.
Just to get away.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my life goal. I'm saving up enough to run away. Even though I'm a grown ass adult, so.
I mean, yeah, you're really not running away. I mean, you kind of be running away from, like, unless you didn't, like, talk to us.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't talk to me?
How would I?
You better fucking. I'm saying, like, when you get a phone, fuck. At least let me know where you're at. You know, I'd be worried.
I'd have to come by and I'd come by and steal my mic back and shit. I'd be like, sorry, brother. You gonna if you wanna continue the podcast on this end, you have to buy a mic. But I'm gonna continue on my end. But yeah, I'm driving down the fucking road.
You'd betray me like that? You'd fucking go on and do your own podcast by yourself? You fucking.
Probably wouldn't be good.
You'd leave me out? Wow.
It's
fucked up. Kendrick can't even talk yet. He's fucking. Ah!
Soon enough.
Fucking screaming and shit.
Then you can tell him the legend about me, how I ran away.
He fucking pooped on my fucking hand the other day.
Gross.
Yeah. He fucking had a blowout or whatever. And I fucking took his fucking diaper off. It's like fucking cream cheese shit on my fucking thumb.
Gross.
I'm like. And I'm looking around. There's no wipes to be found. I'm like, shit. I'm like, okay, I gotta stand you up. So I stand him up, but facing how his ass is, like, not facing the fucking back of the couch. Mm-hmm. So I, like, hey, don't fall. I run to his room, grab the wipes, throw them down, open them. As I'm, like, opening the wipes, he, like, turns and puts his poopy butt all over the fucking sofa upstairs. I'm like, God damn it.
Ew.
Yeah, not fun. I remember the first time I seen him, and, you know, well, when he was first born, he, you know, he had his dick snipped or whatever, and Kaylee, we were both looking at him, and, you know, he didn't have a diaper on, or we were changing him, and she's like, does his wiener look weird? I'm like, no, I don't think so. And she's like, I was like looking at it, got a little close, I'm like, and he fucking pissed on my head. Pissed on me. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is how you're gonna treat your fucking father.
I thought you were gonna say something else. There's something wrong with his wiener.
No. You know that fucking, is it, let me, before I start talking about this, I gotta check and see what it is.
No, don't talk about anything that has to do with your wiener. Bad. I hate that shit.
No.
I remember when, in health, we had to watch a video for, like, testicular cancer. Bro, I couldn't handle it, bro. I almost passed out. I was like, ugh. So I was like, can I...
Alright, so listen.
Go get some water in my face?
I was right. It was the Jewish community religion. So, it says, this is how their circumcisions work. I don't know if you knew this, but I don't know if you knew this. It says, immediately after the boy is circumcised, the man who performs the ritual, circumcision, known as a mole, I don't know how to pronounce it, fuck me, takes a mouthful of wine, then he places his mouth around the base of the boy's penis and uses suction to clean the wound.
Ugh.
So, in the grand scheme of it, they suck the baby's dick. How fucked is that? I mean, that's just weird. And I read, too, because I knew that I'd read about that before, they, like, it's becoming, like, increased, but don't take my word for it, it's just what I read. Yeah. It's, like, becoming an increased, like, babies getting fucking, like, sexual diseases, like STDs, because of it. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad. I mean, I didn't have to go through that shit. That's so fucking weird. How would you feel as I would assume it's a fucking rabbi priest or whatever who sucks the baby off. How fucking weird is that?
Oh, I was expecting it to be like the... I thought it was like the father.
No, the dad doesn't do it. It's the fucking... Yeah, no relation.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Only relation is religion. Yeah, you're telling me. It is fucking weird. Like, why don't you just take it off and that's it? Why do you need to suck the blood off?
Yeah, why don't you just...
Why do you need to suck a baby wiener for?
Well, I don't know how to...
I think it's a ruse. I think it's all like, oh, I'm really just a fucking pedophile.
I'm sure
it's not funny. Like, I'm not laughing because like I'm laughing because it's sick.
There's got to be some reason behind it. Like,
what reason?
Well, what is it? Why do they do it?
Let me see.
Why do they fucking... What is their reasoning? Because they just didn't...
All
of a sudden one day, hey, let's do this ritual because... not ritual. That probably isn't the best wording, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay, let's see. It means I suck blood away from the baby circumcision. When is part of the circumcision ritual?
It's just a circumcision. That's all it is. I mean...
Yeah, but, like, I'm trying to, like, figure out why they do it. Like, why it's a fucking... Like, what the fucking... Maybe, you know, I'll look into it next week. I'll fucking, like... This? Jewish?
Yeah.
Jewish people?
I definitely think you should. Because I'm going to look into some aliens. Because I've been hearing a lot of alien talk, and I know you hate it.
Fucking, I can't do it.
Dude, ever since... Well, you guys will see it.
The fucking...
we talked about aliens. He's a big scaredy cat of them. There's been more sightings ever since we started... ever since we talked about it, there's probably been more sightings and stuff, so... Yeah, maybe next week I'll...
Men in Black are real, dude. I ever hear some stories about Men in Black?
Oh, people showing up to your house?
Yeah. Like, I've heard so many fucking stories about that. Then again, that's the thing. You speak out about it, and you fucking get a knock at your door. That's what I don't want. That's what I want to steer clear of.
No, dude.
Why would I want it?
I love looking into some conspiracies.
I'll look into some conspiracies with you, but, like, I mean, in the end, like, there's JFK, like you said.
Yeah.
That's just a fucking ironed out fucking dead horse beaten so many times talking about that. Because, like...
True, but...
There's, like, no new...
yeah, there is.
Things about it.
Just watch the fucking film.
Well, fucking... Like, there's no fucking new film about it.
No, just watch the video.
I don't need to... Because I don't need to watch the video because everybody else who's watching this probably knows about the fucking conspiracy of JFK and everything there is to know about it. I did a fucking report on him once, and I included the fucking how it was bullshit that he died in the fucking like in 8th grade.
I'm trying to think about
like I remember there was like some like he was gonna like make this new dollar bill or something like how he like new currency, and like the
and he was in with the mobs and stuff too.
I don't know. So like they were all like, nah, that is not cool. We can't have that happen because I guess it was gonna fuck something up. I don't know. And they were like, yeah, we gotta kill this fuck. Some shit. I don't know. Like, it was supposed to, like, make everything better. Like, how he was doing it. Because supposedly, if JFK would have run out his entire presidency, it would have been different. Because he wasn't a crooked politician, or whatever the fuck.
I doubt that. Definitely was.
They're all probably crooked in their own way.
100%.
But, I don't know.
Sure.
There's, in the name of Father Robert Allen... They're foul.
He's like, yeah.
They're foul beasts.
He's like...
Fucking give me a break.
Foul beast.
I can't handle him when he...
I can't handle anyone when they talk about...
Oh, God.
I don't care, really.
I could give a fuck less.
I mean, I know that's terrible to say, but
oh my God.
not really.
I don't... It's our views on it. It's not... And I'm not even getting into views. I'm just saying I don't fucking care about politics really at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'll read about them, and I'm just like, oh, okay, wow, that's it. Like, I'm not in there sucking politicians' dicks off. Like, because in the end, it doesn't matter. That's another conspiracy. It doesn't matter whether you vote or not, because there's always, like, the president, it's a conspiracy right there for you. There's a fucking puppet. There's always somebody higher than the fucking whatever.
It's like the book in fucking...
Giving orders.
Yeah, what's that book?
The Book of Eli?
Yeah. No. I don't know. I read it in school.
The Bible?
Yeah, we read the Bible at school. It was a great one. Good read.
The Quran?
No. I can't remember the fucking name of it. I didn't read it.
This fucking podcast is all over the goddamn place.
So, well, duh.
Honestly, yeah, because, I mean, it is, we talk about what the fuck it is we want to talk about.
I don't know. It was a book about how, like, what you were saying, it was the, fuck. I read it my senior year. The fucking, I don't know.
Lenny, when he was going to get the rabbits and he got shot in the back of the head.
No.
I can't remember what the fuck that
Lenny.
book was. Yeah, I remember.
That was that fucking Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men, yeah.
That was like freshman, sophomore.
Oh, well.
Oh, what?
What fucking book are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
What does it talk about?
Kind of what you just said. Like, there's the elite that we don't
the
know.
Hollywood elite or whatever.
No, like
the elite of politicians.
Not even. Yeah, like just higher. I can't remember.
The higher power. Well, it's all.
Well, it's pretty much the government, and but
I think it's all ran by that Rockefeller guy. Rockefellers are pretty prominent, rich people.
I don't know about now.
They still are.
I think now.
Well, let's bust
I
up
mean,
the
I know
fucking photo.
Rockefeller the name, but like. I was like, what the fuck are we even talking about here?
Are the Rockefellers still rich? The Rockefellers now, what is left of the Rockefeller family fortune is stashed away in charitable trusts or divided among hundreds of descendants.
See? What
The
the fuck
clan's
are you
collective
talking
net
about?
worth was an estimated $8.4 billion in 2020, according to Forbes.
Holy
but
shit!
This figure,
From 2020.
well, this figure may be on the conservative side.
Okay, so what?
So, Rockefeller was the richest. Carnegie could have been the richest if he sold his company for a bit more money to Morgan. Morgan was not that rich. It was still a lot, but not the billion that Rockefeller had. So, I don't know. Well, I don't know. They, like, run, like, most of the banks or whatever, you know? I hate banks. Just can't stand them.
I don't go into a bank.
You don't go into banks? No. Why?
Like you said, it's a terrible place to be.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Nothing but...
I can't remember the last time I went to the bank. I need to go to the bank and get a new fucking debit card, because mine's so goddamn used up.
I need to go to the bank and get my fucking online account set up.
Why
so I
you
can
need
look
an
at my
online
phone
account?
on my account on my phone.
Your Solidarity?
Yeah.
You just do it on your phone.
I couldn't. There's something wrong with my account number.
Oh, I'll have to help you maybe after this.
I was like, bro, what the hell?
I'll put a little bit of a hammer.
So I was trying to transfer some funds.
So I can... But shh, Kaylee's upstairs and she doesn't know I have this. She'll watch this 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So, we put some fucking work in for you guys. We fucking, quartered 2 this past week? This one and the other one? But you're about to see the other one in 2 days. Because today's Saturday that we're filming this.
Yeah.
But you don't see it until 2 weeks after.
It's our next one, for sure.
Oh, man, it just fucking hit me good, baby. There ain't nothing better.
Those are the shivers.
Oh, yeah, the fucking nicotine shivers.
Oh, man. What were we even talking about? Rockefeller?
Fuck, man, we got into a deep rabbit hole of a bunch of shit, honestly.
Bro, have you seen, probably not, but I seen this clip of, the new Tesla Roadster. Dude, this thing was...
I don't really give a fuck about
fucking...
Oh,
it was
God.
like, it was so fast, though. It was...
I don't really
more-
give a fuck about cars.
Me neither, but it was just more on, like, how he is able to make this thing go so quick that fast is crazy.
If I'm buying a car, I want to buy a goddamn Corvette or a Subaru.
Well, that's just silly.
If you're listening to this, you got this far, and you hear me talking, I'm going to sound like a goddamn fucking cousin fucker out south. That's just how it is when I put fucking shot in.
That's just how it is, I guess. Corvette, but I'm just saying, this thing went so quick in, like, less than a second. It was crazy. Just seen it.
If you could fuck
What?
any cartoon animated character, who'd it be?
Bro. I don't know that many. Cartoon animated, like, people, characters.
If you could think of one that you've seen that fucking gave you a little fucking stinger when you were a young boy.
Oh. No, I never jerked off to cartoons.
I'm not saying jerk off to a
I
cartoon.
know,
I'm saying like
I just never really. I'm trying to think of what time was like.
I don't know. There's Lois from fucking Family
Oh,
Guy.
I would say Futurama. Oh shit.
Oh,
what's
her name? Jesus Christ! Okay. Calm down.
No, but yeah, Futurama. Fuck, what was it? I can't remember her name.
I'll look it up.
Futurama was a great fucking TV show.
I need to watch it now that I'm older.
I think it would be way better now. Because even be able to... Yeah, look up... definitely... Because there's, like, even some, like, scenes where they're, like, going crazy in Futurama. Like, making out. I'd be like, damn.
Leela.
Let me see. Yeah. I was like, damn, that one-eyed son of a
That one-eyed bitch. What about Amy Wong in it?
Probably.
She could have got it.
Oh, probably, yeah, for sure. But yeah, Futurama definitely. But, yeah. Futurama definitely is the only one, I think, so.
I think for me it'd be Dory from Finding Nemo.
Why?
Just that slick.
Not only is it a cartoon, it's an animal.
Okay, fine. Guess we're gonna.
Wait, was that actually your answer?
No, it wasn't
like,
actually
what
an
the
answer. You fucking crazy.
Exactly. That's why I had to say it. I was like, not only are you attracted to cartoons,
I don't know.
it's an animal.
I don't know what. That's a hard one. I mean, I dropped a bombshell on you. If I could think back.
Yeah, you had to make me really think, because that was another thing about it. I was like, damn near the only time I was like, damn, she's pretty. I'll probably bust a nut real quick, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
About it, though.
I don't know, maybe Sadie Cheeks could get it.
Yeah,
that, but definitely the fucking, number one was the, I always thought that chick from The Incredibles was hot. Not the mom, but you know that one, like, blonde-haired lady?
Violet?
No. That's pedophilia.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But no, the you know, like, when he goes to the island and, like, that blonde-haired chick is, like, watching over him.
Like, the one that you think he's gonna cheat on his wife with, yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
What about the one that makes the soup? She could get it.
Edna?
Yeah.
Definitely Lois could have got it from fucking Family Guy, I think. She's kind of hot.
I guess. But it's just like, I've never also
Let's see, I'm just gonna look up hot fucking mom cartoons.
So weird, so fucking weird.
Hot mom cartoons.
I guess I picked...
Instantly brings up porn, of course.
I picked a weird one, I guess, though, because she was kind of a cyclops.
There's just a bunch of fucking fan pictures.
Yeah, because...
There's, Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory. Oh, you know what? Here's a fucking list. And, you know, I'm gonna go through these, I'm gonna ask Connor.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll show him a picture, too.
Fair enough.
1, Lois Griffin from Family Guy.
I always got a thing for a couple redheads, you know what I'm saying? So, for sure.
I'd take that as a yes. Ding! Dexter's mom from Dexter's
She's
Laboratory.
also a redhead.
No? Ding!
She get it.
This is from Sailor Moon. Her mom, I guess?
Definitely get it. That
Ding!
Hey, but these cartoon characters do not look...
Ikuku Tiskino? Oh, man, I'm gonna butcher that.
Yeah, I mean... Hey, bro. I might have to show some of these pictures, because... I know, I mean... Maybe I'm just sounding like a creep.
It also has hottest attribute. So
attribute?
For Lois, it was her sultry voice will make you weak in the knees.
I mean, she could
And then Dexter's Laboratory, the mom, all that ass inside them jeans. And then for Sailor Moon, the one you just looked at, long beautiful hair to match her long beautiful legs.
Yeah, I'm about to say some weird shit like that.
All right, Betty Rubble and Wilma Flintstone from the Flintstones.
Nah.
The hottest attribute, they can make your bed rock.
Oh, damn, you should have told me that before. No, I don't know. They kind of just look a little fucking... They don't even look like people, really. Kinda.
And you put your dick inside their mouth.
That's true. They don't even have eyes, though. It's like they don't have eyes. It's like, what is that?
I don't know. Marge Simpson from The Simpsons.
No.
Hottest attribute, who wouldn't want to run their fingers through her luscious locks?
That is true. But I got my own locks. So
that's a no for Mrs. Marge Simpson.
I'm saying no on that one.
Dr. Ann Possible from Kim Possible. Kim Possible's mother. I mean, her hottest attribute is she's a neurosurgeon. Is that a yes?
She can get it.
Redhead again.
Yeah.
Charlotte Pickles from the Rugrats. So that'd be...
Charlotte Pickles, let me see.
Hang on. The hottest attribute? This HBIC will put you in your place in the bedroom.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Who is that? No, that's kind of creepy. She kind of gives me a little creepy vibes.
Okay. Jane Jetson from the Jetsons. Hottest attribute, her beauty is out of this world.
Definitely probably one of the best looking cartoons I've seen.
I wish we could fucking put pictures
I
up.
might have to. I might put some of these pictures in because you guys be the judge. I've said damn near yes to all, but like
you're gonna have to really work on this podcast, dude.
Dude, I know.
Editing.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it really, but
Helen Morgendorfer from Daria. Her hottest attribute: she works hard for the money.
She's working pretty hard, but like then again, her face isn't. It looks like it got erased. You know,
yeah, like they erased it and just like
no,
some
you know,
on.
like sometimes like when you see erased back in school, we can still see what you wrote before. That's what that looks like. Like I can still see.
Trudy Proud from the Proud Family. The Proud Family. She's got a smile that can light up any room.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, Proud Family.
Mrs. Brief from Dragon Ball Z. I think it's pretty obvious is her hottest attribute. And you know what I'm talking about. Is that a yeah?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she get it for sure. I don't know.
Bunny Bravo. So Johnny Bravo's mom is, I'm pretty sure.
No, she can't get it. I'm sorry.
This bunny has a pretty nice cottontail. What does that mean? A butt plug in her ass?
Oh man.
Stella from Hey Arnold.
Mother.
Her hottest attribute: she's the adventurous type.
Oh my god. No, what the fuck? Her head is...
His dad looks like he has a ball sack on his chin.
bro. What is her head? What is that shape? That is a weird shape.
That is a weird shape. Donna Tubbs Brown from the Cleveland Show. Hottest attribute: she's got dance moves you can't even imagine.
Oh, for sure. I want to see the dance moves.
Linda Belcher. Can you say classy? You banging Linda Belcher?
She's a little skater chick for sure.
She's a little ramp tramp.
Hell yeah.
Mrs. Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents. Hottest attribute? Now those are baby-making hips.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. She looks like the dad. She looks just like the fucking dad. What the fuck?
Not wrong.
Dude.
Sheila Broflowski from South Park.
They almost fucking tricked me.
Yeah.
For the godparent, dude, that was close. They just cropped the dad's head on a different
She might
body,
have a
bro.
fucking...
That's crazy.
She might have a little Adam's apple there.
Yeah, dude. Anyway.
So, Sheila Broflowski from South Park. Her alter ego, wow, Titty Bang.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah, definitely not.
But, great character.
Francine Smith from American Dad. Her lips are big, but her talent is bigger.
Oh yeah.
She got the DSO.
Yeah, dude, for sure. She might
Maddie
be right.
Fenton from Danny Phantom. You could get lost in her
Is this that goth girl?
amethyst-colored eyes. No.
Oh, fuck that bitch. Where's the goth girl at? What he's into?
Oh, you like the goth titty bitches.
For sure. Man, I don't know what that
Mary McGinnis from Batman Beyond. She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
I just saw the other one, but that was like a man more than anything. But yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know. I think how many characters
There's a couple
are there?
more. There's just 3 more.
Fuck.
So
yes.
Delia Ketchum from Pokemon.
Pokemon, no, that just looks like.
Let's just say Ash's mom has got it going on as her hottest attribute.
No, let me see that. No.
Mallory Archer from Archer. With age comes experience. You banging the gilf? That's a yes. That's a yes.
Shit.
Mrs. Squarepants from SpongeBob SquarePants, lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. You banging that old washed up sponge or what?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And that's the list for you. I mean, I hope you enjoyed that little kind
That
of
little segment of
little segment.
being forced to. I also got that fucking fetish with cartoons. Because I do.
Yeah, now we know Connor's a big cartoon guy.
Yeah.
He loves the cartoon porn, clearly, huh? Back to the porn shit, goddamn.
Too much, but hey,
We talk about porn a lot. But
not anymore. Starting after this one.
no more porn.
No more.
No more porn talk ever again.
Until. Yeah, there probably will be, but not. We'll
figure it out.
Yeah, we need to do something
But
for sure.
Also, I wanted to do a little. You know, we're gonna roll with the segments right here.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to ask a question. So, have we talked about throw it out there? How much it takes to suck a dick? How much it would take you to suck a dick? Did we talk about it on the last one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's the question. I'm gonna start off. We're gonna see. The real question is how little money would it take you? That's the real question. 'Cause that's when you get down to, $5. I don't know. $5 million. Would you do it?
Yes.
500,000.
Yes.
100,000.
Yes.
50,000.
Yes.
25 grand.
Yes.
This is gonna go by really quick, so just enjoy it. While we're gonna see how desperate Connor gets for money. 15 grand.
Nah.
No?
Wait, 15 grand?
15,000
Yeah.
smackaroonies.
15, yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah.
This is where it gets to the nitty gritty. 5 grand.
Yeah.
$1,000. $900. I don't know what you're saying there. Yes or no?
Nah, yeah, I think I'm gonna cap it at 1,000. I'm gonna cap it at 1,000 because I'm just thinking about like, I could make it 1,000 like at work, So anything like.
I cap mine $500. I'd suck a dick, dude.
Really?
No doubt.
Okay,
$500.
I was gonna write it to 500, but I was like.
In the end, you look at $500. That's $500 you don't have, and you know what? We'll even make it to where you don't even have to suck them to completion. You just gotta suck it for 20 minutes.
Oh, whoa!
Fuck.
20 minutes? That's a long time for a dick to be in the mouth. You might as well try and.
I know, man. I eat
make a
fucking
nut,
Kaylee's
though.
pussy for fucking.
That's different.
10 minutes. No, it hurts the bottom of my tongue, like my.
Oh yeah, I know.
It like gets fucking. What do you know?
What? Back
Is it back in your pussy days?
Yeah,
you used to go ham, wouldn't you?
Dude, I love eating pussy for sure.
Look at that.
But
girls, are you?
No, yeah, I'm not trying.
He's
to
a giver.
No. Yeah, I'm a giver for sure, but
Doesn't even like to receive. Fuck it.
I don't because bad experiences. I can grind your dick off. You don't really.
Also,
But
we're nearing the end of this podcast, so I just want to kind of wrap some things up and
yeah, we don't really know how long we've been going for because what is this?
it's at 32, but the last one's at like 39 or something like that. But anyway, I know for one we have an Instagram account now, which it's at the Average Size Brothers Podcast. It's either at the Average Size Brothers Podcast on the
I don't think there's podcast on the end of that. So
let's just look to be safe.
If there's not, I think you need to add podcast. But
no, because it wouldn't let me. It's too long.
Yeah. Dude, that's
okay,
what I'm saying.
So it's at the Average Size Brothers. We're on Instagram there, so that just gives you updates on when our next, we put up a clip or whatever a couple days before that comes out. You can follow us on there. We'd appreciate it. I think only a week and we almost hit 100 followers.
What, on Instagram?
Yeah, so not too bad. We appreciate it. Let's keep the ball rolling, maybe. I don't know. If not, whatever. But it just gives you, whatever, just to look that up. And, what else?
Yeah, if you want to know when we're
and then he's going to hopefully put a fucking email in.
What do you want me to email for?
Well, you fucking said it in the first episode.
Did I?
Yeah, and it hasn't got done yet.
Well,
so hopefully it gets done.
I mean, I have an email made under our... it's the same thing, but...
Okay, so...
For what?
What, at Gmail?
Yeah.
So, the Average Size Brothers podcast.
What do we need an email for? Who the fuck's gonna try
If they want to email questions, I don't know.
Don't email it. Just put it in the fucking comments.
Yeah, just put it in the comments or DM the Instagram. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Who the fuck is gonna email
If you want questions answered, maybe, or we might be able to give you some, good advice.
Terrible advice, probably, but maybe.
Better advice from me. Yeah, DM those questions to us. We'll read them every week, or we'll try to make that a little thing.
If you don't have questions, I guess we're trying to make our own questions.
Yeah. I think that's really all I need to address. Do you have anything you want to add? I do know this one is the third podcast, so I think by the fourth or fifth one we will have a guest.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a guest on this house.
If you're interested enough, maybe shoot us a DM.
Send us a background check, please.
Send us a message on the DM. If we think you're worthy and eligible enough, we'll have you on. If not, then
we don't know what makes you worthy either. So,
and I think that is all we have to say, right? Is that it? Instagram.
What else did we want to say? I don't know.
I think that's really all we need to address on social media thing.
Yep, and then every Monday.
But yeah, I do want to
hopefully
say thank you for the 75 followers. I think it's like 75. We appreciate it. But I didn't say thank you last week, but we had, I think, let me look it up real quick. I think we had over 200 views on the last podcast, I'm pretty sure. Which is not bad for our first one.
No, just here. Just go to YouTube.
I'm just gonna fucking click on it right here. 242 views, so we appreciate for all the views there and all the feedback. We appreciate it. I got a couple DMs from people saying it was good. Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. People
we didn't address this in the second one, so we appreciate all the feedback, and, we appreciate if you keep watching it. If not, that's all right. We'll keep on recording and put them out.
Yeah, also share with people.
Yeah, please, comment, subscribe, and like the video. I think that's like
or just send it to someone and be like, hey, look at these two goofy bastards real quick.
Yeah, and, it goes a long way. If you don't want to watch it, send it to somebody who might listen to podcasts. But I think that is pretty much all we got for this episode. We appreciate you being here and watching, and we will see you again next Monday.
Adios.